Welcome back to the channel. This is DeadMF back again. Well, you might wonder why it's silent. That's because there's no music today. All right, no music today. I wanted us to have a moment of silence. Just a moment of silence, a brief moment of silence. Thank you. But yeah, man. Jokes aside, nothing really changes here, man. Nothing ever changes. Nothing will ever change, man. You know, the only thing that changes is just the process of becoming and unbecoming, the process of living and dying. And that never changes because it's going to keep on happening. So nothing really changes. And now, when you know this stuff and you see how deluded human beings are, they deluded, living in false hopes and, thinking that one day the world is gonna be a safe place. Well, the world is a scary place. It's a scary place. People are out to get you and suppress you. But it's also a beautiful place, man. Because you can build your own little paradise inside your mind and perceive it however you want to perceive it to be. But generally, it's not such a nice place when you're working to survive. And that's how the Matrix wants you to be. It wants you to be in a state of hope. Always hoping for the best. Everybody hopes for the best, man. But the best never comes. The best never comes. In fact, the world keeps on getting worse and worse and worse as the day goes. It's like you gotta try and free yourself from all of this. Because it's gonna keep on getting worse. You gotta pay to live, man. When life is free, but because we're here, we trapped, you gotta pay to live. They had to control you, man. They just had to. They had to put you inside a little box and to tell you the earth was overpopulated. But when you travel, there's lots of land. And that's how they keep us deluded with lies. But I noticed something, man. The world works in reverse. If society tells you we're going this way, go the other way. The world works in reverse. If you want to find the truth, you got to reverse everything you've ever learned. When I grew up, my mom told me this and that. Well, you got to reverse that if you want the truth, because your mom is also a robot. She's been programmed by the system. It's not her fault. It's nobody's fault, man. It's nobody's fault. Everybody is programmed. Everybody is a robot. Now what you gotta do is try and unlearn and deprogram yourself. And this will always continue to happen, man. It will always continue to happen. Because human beings, we love to lie to ourselves. You want to save the world. Well, until you realize that people don't want to be saved, the much better it is for your mental health. People don't want to be saved, man. So you really gotta let go. You gotta let go of this world because it has nothing to offer you and it will never change. People don't want to be saved. People want to live in their own little paradise. But who can blame them? I can blame them. If you're watching this, you probably, you're probably aware of all the bull crap that's happening. And probably you also wish you didn't know any of this stuff, you know. But I've made peace, you know. You gotta make peace with the fact that you know, you know, and the other people don't know. And you gotta leave them where they belong, in their own fantasies, you know. Don't try and, you know, don't try and tell people the truth, because they'll just hate you. You're gonna make it even worse for yourself, you know. You become an outcast, a reject of society. You don't want that. The world is already hard enough. Now, if people already don't like you, you know, like, you know, so you gotta understand one fundamental truth, man, is that this will never ever change. And if you know the truth, keep it to yourself, you know. And if you wanna speak it, prepare for the consequences, you know. Because the world generally doesn't like truth, you know. The truth itself, man, the truth itself is warlike. You know, when you speak the truth, you're declaring war against falsehoods, you know. You're declaring war against the type of control we are under, you know. So you gotta ask yourself, man, will I truly ever change this? Or should I just know all of this stuff and just keep it to myself, because nothing will ever change, you know? It'll always be like this. And, you know, there's always these people, man, who think that they have a purpose or a special purpose or a special mission they're here to accomplish here on earth, you know? But here's one thing, they're gonna die, you know, and that special purpose is gonna die with them, you know. Or does their special purpose only become useful while they're still alive, you know? It's like, no, this special purpose of mine is only useful in this brief moment when I'm still alive, you know, and after I die, the special purpose dies with me, you know. So it's, you didn't change anything, man. Your special purpose might have only served the people that lived in the same time as you were, you know. But when you die and they also die, you know, it's like a new generation comes forth, you know. So nothing is really ever gonna change, you know. Because you come up with a solution to a problem, another problem is gonna come along, and another person has to find a solution to another problem, you know. It's like a game of problem and solutions, problem and solutions. Problems arise, ooh, let's solve them. The problem comes again, ooh, let's solve it, you know. Just never ends, man. So nothing really ever changes, man, you know. I mean, the only thing that seems to change, it's like this process of living and dying, you know. But that never changes because it's still gonna happen, you know. Becoming and unbecoming, man, you know. The world will never change, man. For me, I prefer to leave the world as it is, you know. People want to tell me, don't you want to make an impact on society and inspire millions and millions of people and make a change in this world? And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to inspire millions and millions of people. Because after those millions and millions of people die, who's going to inspire the next millions and millions of people? You know, it's pointless. But either way, man, nothing will ever change here, you know. So you gotta keep doing what you're doing to survive and just await your time, man. Await your time to pass away into the fog of nothingness, you know. Anyway, man, this is Data Math. I'm signing out.